Alright, at this point you already saw a lot of videos, I guess, about Figma and Config 2025. There are a bunch of new updates here. If you didn't yet don't know what Figma announced, please check those out in other videos or in Figma's website. I'll be waiting here. Okay, done. Now I'll be sharing my thoughts about the new features. To me, Figma didn't announce something totally new or totally unique. It just brought a bunch of features from other apps to Figma environments so that we can work more cohesively, collaboratively, and maybe along the way Figma will kill or try to kill some other competitors or other products. So number one is Figma Make. You already know it's kind of the vibe coding platform from Figma. At this point, I see most of the vibe coding platform as a quick prototype tool or a proof of concept developer basically. Figma also have their own, so your designs could be more cohesive and you can just put your design in that particular AI and then put on the logics by coding or vibe coding like prompt engineering and whatnot. It's a competitor to the Lovable and then V0 and whatnot, but it's right inside Figma, so that's a plus. But I think like other apps like Figma Slides, so when it was announced, we thought that it would kill the proper presentation tools like PowerPoint and whatnot, but it didn't kill any. So I think Figma Make won't kill any, but those of who are in Figma, vibe coding inside Figma and doing quick prototypes which are not possible before inside Figma due to coding restrictions and a lot of other restrictions in Figma, those will be possible now. So you can just put live production view and live production stuff in Figma and then iterate and test quickly. Everyone is making memes about it. There are a lot of talks about it scaling the Webflow, Framer and this type of drag and drop code builder or website builder. The fact is this type of drag and drop website builder and code builders are here a long time ago. So I think those will stay as well side by side with the Figma site builder or code builder. As I said, those will not be dead, but Figma will take some part of their customer base because it will be integrated inside Figma. So a lot of us, including me, will be developing Figma in Figma Sites basically. Another thing that I got asked in the last few days was Figma Sites is coming and I was just trying to learn Framer, so should I stop learning? Well, Figma Sites is kind of like Framer, so if you just learn something in Framer or Webflow, those will be helpful here. And Figma also is offering code-based editing, so there will be options to enter custom code and whatnot. So those of you have HTML, CSS and JavaScript skills, those will still be required if you want to prototype quickly in Figma Sites or maybe make landing page and make some customization which are directly not available in Figma. So those will be possible. Another update they announced but didn't yet make it live is the Figma CMS system, which will be a content management systems with what you already saw in Framer, Webflow and other builders like WordPress is a CMS, and then there were Joomla. So those are also there. Some of the CMS feature, I think it will be a little bit limited than what we have in full-fledged CMS like WordPress, but those CMS will sure come in handy. This is my favorite update, the grid layout, and we used to have this type of auto layout stuff which is kind of works like grid but not exactly grid, and then there was a transition in between with front-end devs and designers. So and then there were like little bit explanation to do. You have to use Flexbox, and this is how this works and some whatnot. But I think grid will remove lot of these frictions, and it will like give you the user friendly codes as well as some other possibilities or functionalities which are not possible before or required a lot of effort to do. And especially it will be helpful in the Figma sites as well, since Figma products are kind of linked with each other. So in Figma sites you could have responsive layout like for web, desktop, and then mobile, and then tabs, and those layouts will respond accordingly if you configure the grid properly. They actually showed a demo about this. So yeah, I think this will be helpful for releasing a lot of landing pages quickly and maybe publish them using the Figma sites. Okay, so this one is kind of bringing the Illustrator in Figma. Figma had a vector editing tool or vector drawing tool. We used to create a lot of icons with this. We actually use the vector editing features a lot because after moving onto Figma, I didn't actually really bother to open Illustrator, but a lot of times it like broke and some capabilities are like not there, just straight up not there. So sometimes I would require Illustrator and do that customization, do that thing, and sometimes if you bring that Illustrator thing in Figma, it would broke. So I think by introducing Figma Draw, a lot of those things could be done in the Figma, inside Figma. There are like custom builder tools, automatic builder tool, custom brushes, vector tools, texture, those of stuff, like all of those built in. So you don't need to go to Illustrator to do a lot of things. So I think this will be a great help for designers like us who like full-time live in Figma. This one is kind of Canva killer. So you have templates and you can just put your real content in, and those will be prepared for your social media. This is I think this is kind of site tracking and maybe make Figma like user friendly for some other types of users like social media managers, marketers, and stuff like that, instead of the product designers. Also product designers could use that because the product language or the brand language actually cohesively applies to product, your social media marketing, and all of those things basically. So this will help us to close the gap between marketing and product, as well as kill Canva maybe. But even if it doesn't kill it, some of the users will be moving in Figma Buzz basically. There are some AI features sprinkled over here and there, and a lot of bug fixes and improvements are there, as well as like this is smooth gradient system, which is gradual blurs and stuff like that. So that was actually cool. So yeah, Figma is not actually playing small anymore, and they are targeting a lot more user base. Kind of reminds me of Adobe in their early days. They created a lot of tools, they bought a lot of tools and kind of put all of them together and made the Creative Cloud. So Figma is kind of trying that, and a lot of the tools are like kind of inside Figma, which worries me a little bit about the monopoly thing. So Figma could price them whatever way they want, and for example, I'm editing in Final Cut, but if I want, I could edit in Premiere Pro, and then there are DaVinci Resolve. So this type of non-linear editors are available, and a lot of competitors are at that space. But in product design space, there is like Figma. There were Sketch, but right now it's not used very much. So that's a minus point. And if Figma can build the monopoly, then they can charge whatever they want, and that's what actually worries me right now. Most of the updates that we have, if you have a full seat, you can definitely use them right away, but I think they will introduce the pricings like they did in Figma Slides and FigJam. But I think still overall it's a good update for Figma users all over the world, and I think you will be able to enjoy these features and create some amazing things. I'm excited about Figma Sites and Figma Make, and I'm excited about creating quick prototypes. Maybe no, not my portfolio. Anyway, please do your portfolio and stay subscribed to this channel. Thank you.